Hello there and welcome to this video presentation where I'm going to talk about something that will impact your career and your business for the next 5 to 20 years. And this is a field that I've entered since 2005 and I call it knowledge entrepreneurship. Now I've been starting businesses, like about 5 or 6 businesses since I was 21, so about the last 20 years. And it was only in 2005 that I came across a new kind of entrepreneurship. Now, in 2005, I didn't have a name for it, but today, 2013, I can call it a name, and it's a very exciting name. It's a very exciting new industry, and you might be in that industry already, or you might not. But in any case, I think this video is going to give you a lot of value and benefit because you're going to learn about how you can enter that industry, or if you're in it already, how you can improve your game in that industry. And it's what I call the knowledge entrepreneurship industry. Now, it's not typical or traditional entrepreneurship where you're creating a company like, I don't know, a restaurant or a massage therapy service or something like that. It's really focused on knowledge. Now, when it comes to knowledge, there are basically 5 levels of belief that you've got to climb up, in order to really play the game well. And this is why I created this diagram, and it looks like a stairway. So you have to start at the bottom, and the bottom is step number 1, and this is the first belief. You've got to believe this to be true before you can embark on the whole stairway and go all the way to success. So the first belief is, my knowledge is valuable. You have to understand and you have to believe that. A lot of people don't really believe that, right? And that's why they don't write down what they know. They might have valuable knowledge and they use this knowledge in the context of their corporate job, whether it's project manager or whether it's consultant or whether it's a graphic designer, but they don't really believe that their knowledge is valuable. So I think that for most people, when you really think about it, you will acknowledge that, hey, it's true, my knowledge is valuable. I have university education, I have 5 or 20 or 10 years of professional experience. My knowledge is valuable. So I don't think that this is where people will be blocked. So you go to the second belief step. The second belief is, my knowledge can be made practical. Now, you might have a lot of knowledge, like for example, you might have a PhD in a certain field like psychology, or you might have an MBA, but the question is your knowledge practical? Can you actually use your knowledge to produce results, reliable, consistent results? So having an MBA doesn't mean that your knowledge is practical. You've got to be able to use it to produce results, positive results. So that's second belief. If you don't believe that, then that's where your challenge will lie. The third belief is, by the way, regarding this belief, you might have a lot of knowledge about psychology or the law of attraction or about how to help somebody liberate herself emotionally, but you've got to make that knowledge practical. So this is the challenge here. The third belief is, I can transfer my knowledge to other people. So it's not because your knowledge is practical that you can transfer it, that you can teach it. So this is the third level. A lot of people have practical knowledge or know-how, but they just don't have confidence that they can actually teach other people how to acquire the same knowledge and skills that they have. So the third belief is where you might have a challenge. And here a lot of people will say, Peter, I'm not good with public speaking, or I don't have teaching experience, and I'm not a good trainer. Listen, you can't be good when you start something for the first time. When I first started as a teacher, you should have seen me. I was sweating because I didn't know what I was doing, teaching a group of people. It's not that I'm shy or afraid of public speaking. It's just that teaching it's not natural. I mean, you have to be clear and articulate, and you're not talking to one person, you're talking to 20 people. So they look up to you. So there's a lot of pressure to perform. But trust me, friends, you're going to screw up the first time. So accept it. You're not going to be a good teacher at all or a good trainer at all the first time that you address a group of people. You're standing up there and they're sitting there, they're comfortable, you're not comfortable, you're sweating, you're being nervous. Of course, that's normal. But let me tell you, you have to start somewhere. If you can overcome that fear of public speaking, if you can overcome the initial barrier or the initial reluctance to speak in front of a group, then you can easily overcome this third step. You can transfer your knowledge to other people. So it's not going to be hard. You just have to start. You just have to start doing it, and you will improve over time. One statement or one quote from Brendon Burchard, and I think he was quoting Zig Ziglar. He was saying that you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to become great. So you can become a great teacher. I'm telling you, you can become a great teacher. So you just have to believe in yourself and start transferring your knowledge. Now, you don't have to start transferring your knowledge to a group of people if you're nervous when you speak in public. Start sharing your knowledge with a friend. Whatever it is that you know about, whatever it is that you're skillful about, just start teaching a friend, and then teach a second friend, and then teach a third friend, and then you will get better at it. So step number 4 is you've got to believe, and this is really important. It's really, really critical. You have to believe that other people's lives will improve as a result of your knowledge, as a result of receiving your knowledge, as a result of learning from you. Once you believe this, trust me, your life will change. You will become an evangelist. You will become so motivated to teach people every day. You will teach people on YouTube. You will teach people on WordPress with blogs and vlogs. A vlog is just a video blog. You will teach people by email, newsletter, website, PDF reports, or in my case, ebooks, white papers. You will find tons and tons of ways to reach out to people and share your knowledge. Why? Because you believe that their lives will improve. So the example I give is that imagine that you're the person who discovered penicillin, right? It's a powerful cure against malaria and many other, no, sorry, not malaria, but against many other diseases. So if you were to discover penicillin, would you hide it in your drawer, like the formula? Would you hide it? No. You would share it with the whole wide world. You would launch publications. You would write books about it. You would go on talk shows and television networks to give interviews to the media people. You will share your solution, your remedy, your cure with the whole wide world. So it's the same thing here. Same thing. If your knowledge is valuable and you believe that it will improve people's lives, their careers, their businesses, then their relationships, also their marriages, their health, then it is your moral duty to go out there and share it with the world. So this step number 4 is really critical. You've got to see clearly how your knowledge will improve people's lives. And once you believe that they stand to gain significantly from having your knowledge, you will go out there, you will go worldwide, you will share your knowledge on a planetary basis, meaning you share your knowledge with everyone on this little planet in multiple languages if you have to. So this is very important. This is where your knowledge business will take off. Step number 5, you believe that you can easily reach them. Now, of course, everybody believes that, right? With Facebook, LinkedIn, internet, email, you can reach anybody, right? So this is not likely to be hard. The last step is even easier. You believe that you're going to have a lot of fun with your students, your clients, with all the people who collaborate with you. That's an easy belief. If you're the kind of person who likes to have fun, who likes to meet new people, no problem. So there you have it. These are the 6 critical steps that you've got to climb in order to have a successful knowledge business. A knowledge business can be, a coaching business, a public speaking business, a training business, something like that. But that's a detail. That's the format of how you're going to share your knowledge. That's a detail. The most important thing are these 6 steps. Do I believe that my knowledge is valuable? Do I believe that my knowledge can be made practical? And there will be people who will help you to make your knowledge practical so that you can produce tangible, concrete, and positive results from your knowledge? Do I believe that I can transfer my knowledge to other people? Do I believe that their lives will improve significantly as a result of knowing what it is that I know? Do I believe that I can easily reach them? And do I believe that we'll have a hell of a lot of fun together? Now, if you have those 6 beliefs, no problem. You will make a fortune with your knowledge business. So anyways, that's the video presentation I have for you today. I think that it's really a strong basis, a strong foundation for future videos I will create with more detail. If you like this video, please share it with your friends, because they can teach and grow rich. That's like my trademark. They can teach and grow rich, but before you can teach and grow rich, you've got to have these 6 beliefs in place. So you have to work on these beliefs. And thank you for sharing this video with your friends and family. And if you have questions or email or comments or suggestions, please email me anytime. I would be happy to hear from you. And I look forward to talking to you more in my next video.